Hello, I'm going to have a quick chat about mental health today, right? This is a thing affects a lot of people. There's a big part of the story that nobody talks about that I'm going to start talking about today because this is a very important part of the story. And again, it drives me insane that nobody talks about this, right? So think of it for a moment. Right? Just metaphorically, you use a car that runs on diesel, right? And if I put petrol into that car, it's going to cause major problems, right? Um, Major problems. The same with us, like when it comes to your brain and the type of fuel that's going to your brain, right? So your brain either runs on glucose from burning sugar or ketones from burning fat, right? So I'm going to talk about ketones for a moment, right? So ketones act as a metabolic lever for brain stability, right? Your brain performs better using ketones as a source of fuel, right? It's a cleaner, more stable energy source. It improves mental clarity. It's a neuroprotector, it protects your brain, right? Reduces oxidative stress in your brain, improves mitochondrial function. That's your cells. That's the metabolic condition of your brain, your cells. The mitochondria is very important. So this improves mitochondrial function, right? Ketones are used medically to cure epilepsy, and we all know the problems with that, right? They reduce brain inflammation. It increases GABA, which is your calming neurotransmitter, right? It prevents overstimulation of your brain, reduces anxiety, better emotional regulation, improves mood stability, enhances brain metabolism, focus, memory, clarity, improves all of them, mental recovery, and supports neurotransmitter balance. It's ketones are used again to cure epilepsy, depression, and bipolar, right? So, like where I'm at now, when I see people who have bad mental health, what I ask is, when was the last time your brain produced ketones, right? When was the last time your brain was fed ketones, right? I am not saying that ketones will solve your mental your problems in life. But what I am saying 100%, it gives you the fuel to be able to deal with your problems, right? I've been I've been fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting now for a while. So I've been monitoring my own ketone levels in my own brain, right? And over the last week, my focus has been through the roof. And don't get me wrong, I have the same problems as everybody else, right? Life problems, all of that. But how I deal with them problems is completely different when ketones are boosted in my body, right? So it's a very important thing to ask. Let's say someone is suffering from mental health. When was the last time that your body produced ketones, right? And again, ketones are produced through fasting and burning your own fat. And I'm explaining the importance of burning your own fat, right? I have a lot of people now messaging me that they're after losing a stone in the last week and half a stone. They're losing crazy weight from intermittent fasting, the way your body was designed to do it. And your body was designed to heal your own mental health problems in the very same way. So, like, what I'm saying is, if you have mental health problems, or if you have, let's say, overweight problems, or whatever, there's stepping stones in order to achieve that, right? So, let's say with mental health concerns, there should be stepping stones. Step one, right, let's get this person back intermittent fasting and reducing ketones and giving his brain a source of helping itself. Because if you look at all the things that I went through, the benefits of ketones, right? The benefits of ketones in your brain. So, the absence of all these things is the definition of mental health problems, if you think of it, right? So, like, the absence of ketones in your brain is the definition of mental health problems. So, like, we need to get ketones back into our brain as a means of dealing better with your problems. Like, many of the problems I face, I enjoy it now. I enjoy these problems, and yeah, I've a better sense of humor, a better way of dealing with it all. Um, so you've the fuel source to be able to overcome a lot of your problems, right? That's the most important part. Ketones are vital on your brain, like what I said, right? And as well as that, it's lovely getting messages off people at the moment, people who have lost a lot of weight, people who are doing life-changing things in themselves, realizing you don't need to go to a gym. The worst thing you can do for to lose weight and to get your body to burn fat is to go to a gym. You do it at home with your heart rate right down. Do it properly, right? Again, I want to get people out doing a bit of archery, doing it properly. But what I realized is I can't just go straight away because that's not fair on a lot of people who don't know how to access this. But everybody should, right? Everybody should know how to get out and access your body's ability to love and enjoy adventure and nature, right? That's what we're here to do. And that's what I want to help people en route to and show people how to get fit, mentally fit, all of that at no cost. This is not costing anybody anything, right? Like, even the gym, there's more people than ever going to the gym at the moment. And look at the state of people. When was the last time you seen someone go to the gym and improve? Look at the state of them. You know, you shouldn't be going to the gym if your insulin is high, your heart rate can't deal with it, you're stressing someone out. You're taking time off their life is what you're doing, and that should never be the case, right? This should never be the case, right? So like we need to get people out into nature, right, and learning how your body is designed to heal itself. Insulin is the problem. Society has designed it to keep insulin up to fuel the pharmaceutical industry and create a scenario where your body can't relax, can't heal, all of the above. I'm getting messages off people now, they're sleeping better. They thought they would never do weights before. Now they're like, sure, I'm ready to do weights. I'm like, great if you did, if you're ready, like, but at least your body is ready now. You're not increasing stress. And it is lovely getting messages off people that through intermittent fasting, they're feeling better, they're sleeping better, they're just better people, like, and that's what we're meant to do. And I want to show people how to train during intermittent fasting the way we're meant to. But again, I had to start from scratch to show people how to improve. And again, I'd ask people, look back through different videos. Let's say you need to know about ketones, lowering insulin, and autophagy, right? And when we talk about the gym and stuff, let's say back in the day, let's say hunter-gatherer, they didn't go to fucking lifestyle, and they didn't, or leisure world, they didn't fucking, like, it was dangerous to road running. What you do, if you ask a child, right? Sit down and ask your child who knows nothing about personal training, nothing, and you say, how do I lose weight? They'll say, stop eating, daddy. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way we're meant to be, right? Yeah, and I know we're just after passing Easter, and I'm not taking the piss out of everyone who enjoyed, let's say, the insulin festivals of sugar, this, that, the other. And truth be told, I suppose I argue too, when like all these, let's say, spiritually important dates, astrological times of the year, and then society pumps sugar into people to keep their insulin spiked, so then their nervous system is not working properly. It keeps people disconnected from the natural balances and cycles of nature and harmony and all of that, right? That's what's really going on, right? And that's why sugar is so addictive and all of that, because it dumbs you down. It makes you more easily politically programmed, right? That's the reality. But the opposite, like people who have mental health problems, let's step one, man. Let's get ketones going in your body. Let's show you how to actually be able to deal with your problems. The problems are not going to go away. It's just how you deal with them is the most important thing, right? Your mindset's very important. So again, as I said, ketones they're not going to change your problem, but they're going to change how you deal with your problem. Your body, your brain is designed to run on ketones, right? Your body is designed to burn its own fat. You don't need to go to the gym and go through all that stress and all that crap. No, I have people messaging me now. They've been at home for the last week and they've lost their half a stone, how many kgs, whatever. Like, if you do intermittent fasting properly, you should be losing about half a stone a week. I'm just on the most I've lost is 2.5 stone in 1 month, and people couldn't believe me. As I said, hair started growing back because I'm on bone broth now and bone marrow. My skin is starting to improve now. I just jump up out of bed in the morning. My body just wants to laugh and enjoy the world, and that's the important part. And I'm going to just leave it at that because I don't want to take up too many people, take up your time too much. Your brain needs ketones. Your brain functions on ketones, right? If you've bad mental health problems, let's start chatting about ketones and stuff, right? It's very important, right? Intermittent fasting is the way to go. Every animal on this planet, when they're sick, every dog, cat, they stop eating. But what do? We keep eating. And I have a problem too, like in the hospitals, and you have to eat breakfast, lunch. No, 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 no. Stop eating. Stop eating. Intermittent fasting, right, is the way to go. It'll cure a lot of problems that you have, right? And I'm here to help you. So just message, comment. There's no problem. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. We'll be out with this soon.